Sun Zenith, wow. This is one of the biggest upsets I've ever had in my commentating career. Back-to-back Nestea loses to Sun Zenith, and then Slayer's Boxer loses to Sun Zenith.
It's not that they lost to Sun Zenith. It's Sun Zenith beat them.
Yeah.
Chew on that
Actually,
one,
well said.
Tasis.
Well said, Artosis.
Yeah, he did. Now, the next map is going to be Tal'Darim Altar, a great map to see who's going to come out on top, Ensnare or Nestea.
There's so much money and notoriety on the line. They need oh so badly, well, to get a win here, especially Nestea.
Oh, yeah. If he doesn't, he's out.
Especially Nestea.
Well, we'll see, Tasis, because it's starting.
It is time. TVZ, the champion of GSL Season 2, excuse me, against the quarterfinalist of GSL Season 1. Get ready. I'm ready. Good. This is going to start any second. And we're off. Over here at the bottom right, our Zerg player. Many say he's the greatest Zerg in the world. I'm Nestea. "30-year-old baller pro gamer.
Yeah.
He is rich and good at games."
That's
You're in the upper right, upper left. My dyslexia gets the best of me. Go ahead.
You're a mess today, Tasis. It's like God spilled a human.
Sorry, Artosis. I just have been commentating every day while you've been at the dentist. Now, please go ahead.
It's interesting to me that you point out, he's rich.
He's rich, man.
That's what Tasis cares.
That's what I care about, man.
Well,
that's what it takes to be a baller, man. You got to be successful and cool.
Yeah, and
so,
rich.
And rich.
Well, you don't have to be rich.
You got to be rich.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be ballers.
I could say I'm rich.
Oh, okay.
I lead a rich life.
Well, Nestea looks like he is going to go for a pool first build.
Yeah,
Just
standard.
Pretty safe. It's a good economy pool first. So we went pool and then gas. It's better economy than gas than pool.
Now, Terran is going to go for barracks first, gas second. Barracks pretty far out. Both these guys playing safe builds.
Yeah.
Terran will be preparing for one, probably an expand.
Yeah, definitely Ensnare is going to go ahead and expand. In fact, it looks like it may possibly be a Reaper opening, but the Reaper opening not going to be so good because Nestea not going hatchery first, so Reaper might be able to scout, maybe kill a Zergling or two, but speed will be done pretty quickly. So, some more scouting going on. Slayer's Boxer, recently eliminated. So amazing. Will Nestea go the same way? And, interesting. Okay, so he's going to wall in with the factory as well.
Factory on the way. Hatchery on the way for the Zerg. He is getting speed, and as normal from Nestea, he should have gotten, he does take his drones off, and we're going to see from there. Now, they are very far apart. Nestea's going to be happy about that. Generally, the farther away a Zerg is from a Terran, the better. General rule of thumb, at least.
Yeah. You definitely do want to be quite far away, but, if you're a macro-style Terran, that can be okay for you. You can be all right with that.
Yeah.
And Ensnare has shown us that he definitely can do that, but the great macro TVZs that we've seen him in, there was a lot of terrain in the map for him to work around, like Shakura's Plateau. He goes down the back and uses high ground a lot. Whereas on this map, it's going to be a little bit harder to actually push the Zerg. So Nestea's going to have a lot more room to actually do things, get his creep up all over the place, that type of thing. And in fact, the Roach Warren.
Very early Roach Warren.
Yeah, that is quite
before
a quick
he put his drones back in gas.
Yeah, getting that speed already.
I wonder if he's going to try to attack the front right away.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they're so far away.
That add-on right there. And, Snare wanted to get rid of those Zerglings. And it looks like it's actually going to be a Banshee opening. And the Banshee opening is not going to be good at all. I mean, the Roach opening is not going to be good at all against a Banshee opening, obviously.
Yeah.
Little slow Roaches in the middle map, trying to crawl over to his opponent's huge high hit point wall in while a Banshee attacks him. I don't think so, Tasteless. I don't buy it.
He may try to do something if he were to rush, like go for the tech lab and get Cloak. I don't know. No, it wouldn't even be good. Right when I said it, I was like, no. No, it wouldn't be that good.
Tasteless is trying out new ideas.
I'm just thinking out loud and stuff.
Well, Nestea. In fact, he canceled the Roach Horn, so that's good. And what upgrade is this? Cadius Reactor increases starting energy of Medivacs by 25.
I was going to say.
All right.
I don't think we've actually seen that upgrade right away.
No, I have never caught that upgrading in the GSL. It may have been upgraded before, but I've never
Not
caught
like this.
And in fact, he
canceled
cancels it.
Maybe you want to do a fakie. Maybe it's a little cheaper.
Maybe he was making him... I don't know.
I think he wanted to make it look like he was getting Cloak.
Yeah.
Maybe that upgrade is a little bit cheaper than Cloak, so when he cancels it, he loses less money. Now he's going to go for Stim.
Yeah.
Talk about a thinking man's build. These are one of these builds that's engineered to beat somebody who's very good, somebody who responds in a certain way to everything he sees. You're actually doing very deceptive strategies.
And that's Nestea for you. You know, Nestea always responds well to everything he sees. We do have the Banshee harassing a bit. The Queen's obviously going to chase him off. You know, Queens are like Ghostbusters, man. They are not afraid of Banshees.
No, they're not.
One-on-one maybe, but they always make a team. You never see just Egon go out. No, Ray's always with him at his side.
Slimer's there too. Eating the pizza, they're going, Slimer.
Slimer is the Jar Jar Binks.
He is.
Of the 1980s.
Well, you know, in the cartoon, he was like on their side and stuff, which made no sense. He was like the sellout ghost who was like actually letting his own species get killed.
But
whereas in the movie, he was just the first ghost they saw. Go ahead.
The ectoplasm drink they had, you know, that green Kool-Aid?
That was good.
I love that.
That was actually
so
good.
That was delicious.
Now, the Stim Rush is what I'm really curious about here. Zerg, I don't think Zerg is fully aware that the Cloak hasn't been used. He's probably saying, wait a minute, what's going on here?
I wonder. I do wonder. You know, Nestea didn't buy it because he never did make an Overseer. If you really think there's going to be Cloak, he would make an Overseer, so... But...
Well, he's going to Spore Crawler. Spire on the way.
Excuse me. And that Banshee, man. One Banshee is so good for map control. It's already got 6 kills. Zerglings just keep on taking hits from the sky. Much like guinea pigs running through the grass to get away from air predators.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Except, unfortunately, the Banshee sees through the grass.
Here comes the medevac. Now, this location's pretty vulnerable. Just a Spore Crawler, you can easily unload that. Not a ton of Lings on the way either.
Now, if the Spore Crawler does get in range of that, you can couple it up with the Queen.
I like that. Use the Banshee to cover.
Banshee gets back just in time, but the Queen... Looks like the medevac going to be taken out.
Nope. Medevac stays alive.
Oh, wow.
Barely.
And the Queen gets taken out, so the medevac will, in fact, stay alive. The Banshee at 2 health, the medevac at 10 health. The Queen dead, Tasteless. That's why you don't bust Ghosts alone.
That's exactly why Artosis. Honestly, that was a nice.
It's not called Ghostbusters, it's called Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
There's no I in Team Tasteless, although there is a me.
Well, Terran's got to be feeling pretty good.
Well, he's coming in for another harassment here. He does have Stim. Looking like he's wanting to take out the Queen there.
Nice, lots of drones. That's 3 drones killed. No, make it 5. Excuse me.
Very annoying.
Over the hatchery. Roach is coming. Roach do have speed.
Picks up and gets out of there.
It's amazing the range that a medevac can pick up a Marine at.
And another drop in the main base, but flies right into that Spore Crawler and will end up losing this drop, not doing nearly as much damage.
Did get some good kills.
Yep. The Roaches hunting for the healing Marines, and there they are. Nestea, there they are, right. Very quick players. By the way, a 3rd base has gone up for Ensnare. And he's actually doing really greatly, Tasteless, because he's got 51 SCVs against 57 drones. And, you know, that actually gives him a better economy because he does have the mules as well. So he's going to have a higher economy right now than
Hugely better economy.
And in fact, you know, the 3rd base he took obviously has more mineral patches. and more geysers than Nestea, so really a better car.
Another drop.
Yeah, these drop harassments doing so well because Nestea just did not make mutas yet, but here they are, and finally the drops should end. Really smart of Ensnare to focus a lot on drops while there are no mutas on the map. And this is what I was talking about slow roaches in the middle of the map versus a Banshee. Well, those ones are pretty quick.
Now he's following this up with a push. It's always nice to have a Banshee when you're doing a push like this. They can just deal damage so quickly.
Yeah, very, very high DPS.
I don't know if he's going to have enough Medic Marine or Marine Medevac. By the time he gets to the base, there should be enough mutas.
Yeah.
If he just gets a few Marines with the roaches, the mutas can clean up.
He's making a bunch of Banelings now as well. Baneling speed is on the way. Right now, supply 145 for Nestea, 130 for Ensnare.
Zerg's really never had the chance to be aggressive here. I think this is definitely the best way to play a TVZ on a big map like this.
Yeah, he's definitely done a great job.
Yep.
If Nestea had gone quicker mutas, though, I can't help but think that maybe some of those drops would not have gone so well for Ensnare. It's so much harder to drop harass when mutas are on the map. They're just so quick to run over there and actually deal with them and take out medevacs as well. Something roaches can never and will never do. Kill a medevac.
Now, we do see the Zerg moving out in the middle of the map. Terran has a pretty fearsome army. Muta's just trying to keep some map control.
Oh, my.
Oh, the Baneling's not doing enough damage here, but where's the medevac?
Oh man, these Marines and Marauders going to clean up Nestea's roaches, and suddenly the supply very even, 142 against 142.
Mutalisks were not there to help. Had the Zerg army been together, it would have been a different story.
Tasus, we have a big drop coming at Nestea's natural expansion.
Here it is now.
And that is actually quite a fearsome drop indeed. The mutas are coming, so he's not going to be able to lift up and go away. Looks like he wants to get the Baneling nest. That's not going to happen though, and Nestea actually dealing with it quite well. Not losing too much.
Very nice. Cleans up the Overlord, cleans up the creep tumors, and he should retreat, and he does. He made the right choice.
I tell you what, man, every player in the world is getting so much better right now.
Well, I mean, StarCraft 2 grows in popularity. People are more determined and committed, whether it's our pro gamers in Korea or our viewers at home.
And, recently we've had an influx of great maps such as Tal'Darim Altar, such as the great maps that were just put on Battle.net today as ladder maps.
Yes, thank you, Blizzard.
Yeah. And those really do help to improve the game.
Scouting Marine does manage to chew up 2 Banelings.
Yeah.
Ideally, you only want to use 1 per chunk of Marines. Actually, ideally, you never want to have 1 Baneling just hit 1 Marine.
Yeah.
You've actually lost
other
money.
Marines nearby.
Yep.
Right now, Ensnare just passing Nestea supply-wise. 172 against 164. Trying to do some more drops, not working. There it is, running away. Muta's like, come back here.
Nice job by Nestea. That's a huge victory.
Yeah, losing a lot of supply there.
Yeah, really suffering, no losses at all. Once again.
Ensnare, here's the problem. Ensnare is playing a great game, but he's used a lot of gas on medevacs and harassment. He's getting good upgrades, yeah. But where are his siege tanks, Stasis? Where are they?
I don't know.
He's just now getting his factory add-on for the siege tanks.
I have mixed feelings about the siege tanks because the map is so big.
Well, that is
tough
true.
To push, but then again, I guess there's really not a whole lot you can do.
Against Banelings, I feel like you almost 100% have to have them. Because Nestea making a ton of Banelings right now. And this is a fearsome army. We're going to see if his Marauders can soak up the Baneling hits. They are a little bit.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah. 175 supply for Ensnare, 160 for Nestea.
A second stim. He's going to split up his army. This is what you want to do.
Notice the Marauders kind of in the front here.
He has regrouped. Uh-oh.
Nestea has a ton of Banelings that he's not using yet, but he's going to lose his base. Oh, this is terrible,
Tasteless. He needs to get
Tasteless.
there soon. And that was a big mistake. That would have been preventable had he got his army there in time. Yeah, as you can see, wins that battle easily.
Well, Ensnare just has to be feeling on top of the world. Tasteless, he's double expanding from here. getting a 4th and 5th base. Great macro going on, but Nestea in the meantime does have a new hatchery that's just finished, but it's more in the Terran territory. And losing that base, I mean, it seems sloppy of Nestea. You know, he had that extra group of banelings. He could have cleaned that up, but was very slow to react with it. Not very Nestea-esque.
I think that loss from the previous game is still on Nestea's mind.
Yeah. That didn't taste like Nestea to me. That tastes like just
normal
iced
tea. Iced tea.
Yeah.
Generic tea. And it's a Banshee harass over here. Does deny that expansion, but in fact that killed the expansion.
Ouch.
No,
nothing's
cancel.
going Nestea's way.
We're at that phase of the game where both players have such a tremendous income. We see a ton of battles, back and forth. The drama really picks up.
Well, it looks like Nestea's brand new base may be taken out before he can respond. Does have a small group of banelings going. But will it be enough? I don't think so, no.
Zerg counterattacking.
Yeah, it looks like he is actually just going to go ahead and counterattack, but I don't think he has enough banelings in this group. Has a decent amount, about 23 banes left.
Looks like he's already wasted some banelings here in this battle. One on each Marine.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He lost every baneling.
That was not the way to do it.
One. He is getting in here and doing a ton of damage, though. Nestea needs to expand while he's doing this. This isn't a battle it's supposed to win. It's supposed to pull the Terran back into his base to defend.
You know, right now it's looking pretty grim for Nestea, I have to admit.
You're right.
In fact, another drop is happening against Nestea right now, taking out another base, as you see. And ouch. This is just ouch. I can't believe he lost all those Banes in the center doing nothing. They just were on like a move command or something.
Nestea's had a hard time having his army together, organized in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Mutas do take out the orbital at the center left. That's one expansion that cannot be used now for Terran. That's
right.
One big victory.
But in the top right, we do have a planetary with missile turrets, as well as another command center being made. So, Ensnare just never stops expanding. It's absolutely great to see.
Siege tanks chase down here. And the hatchery for Zerg is under attack. Looks like it's there so many places at once. Jeez.
Yeah. Ensnare, 163 supply against 130 of Nestea.
Here comes the big push. Oh.
And he should be able to take out this little harassment.
Nice surround. Banelings will clean that up, no problem.
As you said, Tace, it's a huge amount of units walking through the center of the map. They are 3-3 at this point. Nestea only has 2-2.
Terran army cannot be stronger upgrade-wise than this.
That's right.
And you know what? If he gets this base down here at the bottom, looks like he will.
That is going to leave Nestea on one base against, like, 3.
Yeah.
And he will get that quite simply.
Easily.
Nestea looking like he's going for a counterattack. Will it be enough? Probably no.
Well, Nestea is doing a good job. I don't see him winning this.
Yeah.
It's been back and forth, but the real issue we all have to address here is how is Nestea going to get an economy up and running?
Yeah.
He's on one base. Ensnare's on 3.
It almost doesn't matter how many armies he kills at this point. He can kill every army that Ensnare sends at him, and there's just going to be another one. Ensnare just keeps making command centers, keeps making barracks, keeps making Marines and Marauders, and keeps sending them everywhere. He just keeps on keeping on, Tasis.
He does. It's the truth.
That's what he's doing. That's what I do, Tasis. I tell the truth. I don't want to be called a commentator. I want to be called a truth-sayer.
You can be a pundit.
I like truth-sayer better.
Truth-sayer. Here we go. Stimming. Splitting his army up. Now again, Nestea's going to win this fight. But is he going to win the war? I don't
Well,
think
here's the
so.
thing. He has really no mining bases. He has...
Yeah.
He just doesn't have mining bases. Look at this. He's got a long distance with drone mine.
Looks like a school of fish.
He does.
And unless Nestea can kill everything off with these Marines, I mean, unless Nestea can kill everything off these Mulisks, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, in fact, Ensnare is about to double the supply.
What are they doing?
NST. They're hiding behind the mineral patches. No, sometimes you barely misclick a mineral patch and then they don't mind.
That's what I thought happened.
Yeah. He's not just hiding them. That would be just beyond foolish. I think at this point, Nestea is just like, wow, I cannot believe I'm...
Nestea is going to be possibly in Code A, along with Slayer's Boxer. Banelings did some damage, but it's just not enough. It's the sheer number of units that we have here that's a problem. Man, GG.
And that's it. Nestea is in the up and down matches. My 2 picks to win this season, my 3 picks for Clyde, Nestea, and MVP. MVP and Nestea now, Tasteless, aren't going to win this season. We already know that.
Ouch.
They will not be winning this season. Sorry, everyone. Nestea very upset with himself, as you see.
He's going to be going to Code A.
Well, up and down matches.
Up and down matches. I don't know why I always say excuse me. He's going to go down to the up and down matches. What's wrong? I don't know.
Tasteless.
I don't know. I think the horror of seeing them lose that makes me just think of Code A.
Yeah.
It scares me.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Well,
Wow.
What do we say, man? Nestea and Slayer's Box are out of this group. I think that this would be the last thing I would predict is Ensnare and Sun Zenith getting out.
Well, what's weird about it is that we have seasons where there are upsets, but normally not this many upsets.
There's so many upsets going on right now. I actually see Johnny's crying right now.
He's crying.
He's got tears in his eyes. Because he can't believe that this has happened, but he's going to suck up those tears. I'm going to wipe them off.
I'm going to go get John a box of Kleenex, and we're going to have an interview coming up here. So we're going to wrap it up and cut off the screen, but we'll be back soon. Enjoy the interview.